Week 8 down is on to Week 9's Top 5 Tuesday. Welcome in, FEL. I'm your host, David of Texas Slaughterhouse, and this is Top 5 Tuesday. Hey, yo, we're doing it big this week. Come on, FEL, we stepping up. Can you dig all this? Look at this shit. Wildin'. Come on. Alright, so let's not waste too much time and jump in on this week's top 5 matches of the week. Coming in at number 5, we got Wasted Rhinos versus Slapstick. Man, who would have known we'd be this late into the season, and we got Wasted Rhinos fighting for his playoff life. Lo and behold, he got somebody horny enough to climb out that pit, only 2 games behind. Rhinos went up against the Wounded Force last week, ready to take advantage of a team on a 2-game skid after being undefeated, but instead on the receiving end of his frustrations.
I deserved it for leaving the mop out.
Slapstick has a huge opportunity to nip the playoffs at the ankles and catch back up in the race. Number 4, Chronic Master Deflators versus Halloween Never Ends. It's November 1st, but Halloween ain't over. Halloween Never Ends comes off his 2nd win of the season with the highest score of the week, destroying Damaging. Now able to flirt with the playoffs, this team is scoring like a contender. He faces a team in Master Deflators that loses a heartbreaker on Monday night. Number 3, Texas Slaughterhouse versus The Force. Texas Slaughterhouse versus The Force. 2 of the biggest shit talkers face head to head for the first time this season. Had Texas Slaughterhouse not let 2 of his last 3 games go, this matchup would have definitely been a lot higher. Texas Slaughterhouse is going through that dog of a schedule with his last 4 opponents with a combined 21-11 record. If he comes out of this 2-2, it's not only enough to break past the 500 mark, but enough to drag his nuts in the playoffs. The Force captures the first seed flag with a huge win against a Wasted Rhinos team trying to regain its dignity. Bye-week bugs also sucking the life out of this matchup, so let's see who it affects more. Number 2, Jesus Rules versus Texas Outlaws. Woo! Look at this shit right here. Texas Outlaws got that bite in them. Coming up huge in a matchup against Slapstick with 125 points, riding on the backs of his running backs who combined for over 55 points. Those 2 alone were just 5 points shy of Slapstick's total score. Right on time for an epic matchup with Jesus Rules, who's having an insane year so far. He's coming off a tough loss against Real Deal where it was just who was going to outscore the other. Being let down by his quarterback on a Monday night, who may now be his weakest link on his team, this matchup may determine which way these 2 teams trend going forward. And here we got the matchup of the week. Real Deal Holyfield versus Damage Inc. Big Body versus Big Body. Hold up. This matchup pins these 2 teams on the cusp of top billing or getting surrounded by the hornies that are lingering in the gutter. A true testament on how competitive this league has been this deep into the season. Damage Inc. got their shit pushed in last week.
Big time!
And is gonna have to turn it around if he wants to have that repeat of a championship this year. But he goes against that badass who started the season 1-3, has now won 4 of his last 5. I guess his GM came in and straightened his ass out like he does every year.
The fuck is going on in here? I need you kicking Cam's balls in on a daily basis. And I come here and find you playing hee-haw with the fuck-around gang.
Alright, FEL channel, that was this week's top 5 matches of the week. I will catch y'all again next week. This time for real. I don't know if it's going to be in Houston. We'll see. May have a special guest. I'll catch y'all next time. See ya.